Now you are. Alright, tell me what that is.
I found a fruit of the spirit rock.
Cool. Now what you gotta do with it?
I have to take it to the brain center and give it to them.
Cool.
So I can get a prize.
You gotta get a prize? Way to go. That's my girl. What you guys playing? Trucks? Alright. Bye, buddy. Meet you there. Look at that skill.
What is he doing?
See, what's it look like he's doing? Goof. Hitting his sister. What are they doing?
They already started.
No, they're practicing.
Daddy, I want to watch.
No, we're going for a walk. Come on. What are you laughing about?
That's the band that plays in my church.
Been around me, you know that
there's been a verse the last few years that's kind of become like a theme verse, and it comes from John 16:33. And in it, Jesus says, I have told you these things so that in me you may have peace. In this world you will have trouble, but take heart, I have overcome the world. You're going to hear stories of how God has overcome. And we've got a video to show to you, and it starts with a person who's had lots of experience on mission with God. But that started when she was 3 years old.
There was an attitude towards missions in my parents' home. My mother wrote in my baby book that at age 3, I was eating an orange, and I said, I want to save a piece of this orange for the missionaries on the field. What a 3-year-old knows about missionaries and what they do couldn't be very much. I began responding in services when there would be an invitation for those who got speaking. I started going forward. And after a while, I got a reputation. Grace is going to be a missionary. And this worried me. So by the time I got to Messiah College, I stopped responding. But then Fred Holland came along. He was called to missions. He was headed to missions. And he was pretty sure I was going to go with him. I wasn't sure at all. Well, the mission board told him they want him now. The mission board thought that if he went ahead, then I finished. I still had a year of college. Then I could go later and he could get married over there. Well, I hadn't said yes to Fred. I hadn't said yes to missions or anything. So this really put me in a tizzy. So at New Year's time, there was a pastor's conference in my part of Ohio. I was home for vacation. Fred was attending the conference. He stayed in our home. I went over to the empty church and spent an afternoon praying. I told God everything I knew to say. I wanted to serve him. I wanted to be a missionary, if that was his plan. I would marry Fred Holland, if that's what he wanted. I didn't hear any thunder. I didn't hear any voices. I didn't even feel any kind of direction in my heart. I just finally decided, well, Lord, I guess you want me to decide, and if it's wrong, you'll stop me. So I left the church, went over to the house, and Fred said that he could see the answer in my eyes. But then my parents asked us to take some food out to the calves that they were fattening. And so we got our barn jackets on and got these buckets of food for the calves and went out, and Fred couldn't wait. He proposed. I said yes, and all 4 calves said, moo. Of course, missionary work is hard. It takes patience and endurance. It takes tears. It takes trust and prayers. But God's rewards are out of the world, out of this world. And you missionaries are my heroes. Keep up the good work. Amen.
That fills me up. I know carbs.
I have those pretzels and that's very different.